All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host. We are here to break down a few things, as you saw by the title. And Pinnock doing well, and then you saw Damion Lowe, and then you saw something says Jamaica versus United States, USMNT. So what I'm going to do with this one is just to keep a check on some of the players that I know will be getting some call up for the national teams and what forms they're in. But definitely, I'm going to be looking at the first two. All right, yes, this one night will not be a long one, as you know. I am pretty much busy. Yes, but I had these information and I said it's good for me to pass it on so you guys could get it. All right. So the first one I have to start with Pinnock. Pinnock is in very good form, people. I think this is the second week in a row he's making the team of the week and also in Europe as well. So, and also for his club, they were giving him like a proper, what we say, the proper respect they gave to him, passing a certain amount of caps, where he's coming from, and all of those things. All right, so Ush Puppy in the building, bless up yourself, thanks for being here. Joseph Brown and Farmer Yag says he's here already. No problem, man. Thanks for being here. We are perfectly good and out. All right. Yes, I know this is a stream that just pop up on you guys, but that's how we do things because we just want to get the information out there. So let me try and get this one. What you could do if I'm not live, you could follow me on my socials. So that's where you could get some of my maybe quick retweets and stuff, because it's not every time we are on this one, and you know that I work on the Wemaxit as well, so sometimes I am definitely busy, so maybe I am still live but I'm just not live on Jamaica content. All right, yes, because that's how it works sometimes. All right, so the way you can catch up with me is to go follow me on all of the socials, and that's how you can really catch up with me. All right, so yeah, man. But anyways, let me start with Pinnock. Let me play it so you could get to hear it. It's on my social. Talking about Pinnock's non-league football. How many leagues below this? About 50, yeah. So at a certain stage, I think you told me that you were taking your degree in sport. So you got a bachelor or close to that? You got a bachelor degree? So first they talk about what level he's coming from to where he is now, his actual form at this level, and how about education, like a degree in sport. Yes, so that's what they were talking about. So it amazed this coach, which is a very highly rated coach, how far he's coming from and what he has actually accomplished, which I've always talked about, but a lot of people say that I'm just glazing the player. But I love the fact that someone that you guys would respect above me would say these things, and you guys would appreciate it. You know, I love that. I love that, people. All right, so let me finish it, and then we can continue to talk about what form they are in going through. So we all know he's not speaking much, he's one of the smartest in many ways. Doing that and thinking, okay, this is the last push. Went to Barnsley from National Forest Green, then Barnsley, then us, and now Otto Games in Premier League, and I think you've been a bit of mountain for us. I actually think maybe over the last, this is the sixth season, maybe you've been the most consistent player in all the six seasons. That's all right, so they talked about his travels, and what you hear the coach said, maybe he is the most consistent player for them, period, over that time. But I've always said that, and people say that I'm mad. All right, so I had a conversation the other day when I said, when you're choosing a role model, choose your role models. All right, so for the kids them, like for instance in Jamaica, that people keep on telling that they need to make the national team, pick these role models, pick the Leon Baileys, pick the Pinnocks. They never had to go to no national teams. The national teams come to them after achieving their their positions in life, and as what you saw this man thrives on education. All right, so sometimes the way he plays on the field really tells you that he is a person that seeks the knowledge of the thing, and they talked about his degree right there. So big up to Ethan Pinnock, and I just believe that it's good for me to share that. You know, I know that it's not the populist thing because a lot of people ain't like it. For instance, for Jamaica culture, they are not really sold on these things as yet, or the right level that it should be. Like, the knowledge of the sport is not there, so sometimes they can't even acknowledge the greatness that they're seeing from time to time. And that's why I've always presented myself to try and make sure I put that in your eyeball to say that this is what talent is. You understand me? And that's how Ethan Pinnock comes across, and we have to celebrate the man. JFF, media in Jamaica, these are the things that they need to print out. You know, these are the things they need to print out, because these are actually some ridiculous achievements. Maybe this is the greatest achievement from anybody that puts on a Jamaican shirt in history. In history, the form that he's in, I have never known of a next player, included John Barnes, that have beyond this run, like the same consistent level for 3 seasons running, period. All right, so it is good, people. It is good. All right, so we saw MP in the house. Massive respect. Leroy, big up yourself. Your fan club, bless ups. And then we have Pastor in the building. Massive respect. One Love says blessings, Billy D. All right, MPW said, JD, you should try and get an interview with Nico O'Reilly to see. No, I don't need to do that. I just need to talk about football. MPW94. All right, I just need to talk about football. I like things and just do my job here and just slip out. All right, I think sometimes I put too much pressure on myself. You guys put too much pressure on me for something that's not going to go anywhere. You know, because a lot of these people, they are in charge and they stay with their mindset, so it's hard to get it over the line. You understand me? Yes. So I can only acknowledge what people are doing, and that's about it. You know. Omar O'Neill Dawkins, big up yourself. Xavier Byfield in the building, big up yourself. Yes, so MP, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm pretty much good at this point. You know, I think I've done enough over time, and I see that it's not going anywhere. The level of intelligence not going anywhere. A lot of things just not going anywhere, and you're easy to fed up when it comes on to certain things. You know, yeah. Let me move on. So, performances. We just talked about Ethan Pinnock's achievements, right? So his achievements. Obviously, we just talked about his current form, like the games back to back. Let me try and bring up his games that he has actually played after the window. You know, so MP, and sometimes you have to listen to me good. You know, I've made myself very clear when I've made statements. MP, I had said the last time that I don't agree to get any kid and force any kid to play for Jamaica. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it to have those conversations. I think only thing you can do is to present the people to them. And then they decide if they want them. And then they decide to give these guys the assurance. I am not going to take up anybody's kid, tell them to come and play for Jamaica when I know what Jamaica does. When they can prove that they do something different, then I will have the security. You have to show me what you want. Then when I see that fits, I can come out and say, yes, you need to come and play. If they told me that if the coach don't reach out to me, I am not gonna come and play, I said, yes, that is the right attitude to have. Don't run into people. I am different, you know, guys. I am telling you, that's what I tell people. Yes, that's a standard they should have. If someone wants you, they have to come and show you that they want you. Only your work can speak for itself. You do your work, and when they come in, then it's okay. But don't kill yourself and run to do anything to go into people that will turn you down and disrespect you even when you know that you're good enough. No, I don't believe in that. MP W94, I don't believe in that road, and that's just me, because over time, as you guys saw, you guys grew with me. Some people that has less standard, they fall off the wayside. You understand me? And some people that has similar standard to mine are even higher. They continue to grow with me. You understand me? And that's what I'm doing. I'm having a standard, and I think people should not drop their standard to come and play for Jamaica. No, you should want them. You should assess your setup. Say that you want these guys, and that's how it goes. And then once we see you going out for them now, we can approach people and say, you can consider playing for Jamaica, because what you do, you're very good, You're very good, and I think that you should try and contact them because they are picking up people. But if I see that they are not picking up the players them, and I see what they are doing, I can't go to tell anybody lies, and then me will be the one people will be eating after. I am not going to go down that road, people. Because I have seen it for myself. I'm here a long time. Maybe a lot of people don't talk about it, but majority of these things, I was one of the ones that starts them. Almost every one of these things. So I have to make sure I secure myself, because in life, your reputation is everything. You understand me? So that's why I've never gone around telling people that they need to do the paper or nothing. I said, okay, how you feeling? You feel like they need to contact you and let you know? Yes, that's what you need. That's exactly what you need. I have to agree with them. All right. And people, if you look at it from that side, you have to agree with them as well. You understand me? There is no way kids should be running up and down for unsurety. Even when and it could come back to Aunt Jamaica in the end. Because if some of these kids do their papers and then get turned down when they're very good, which a lot of them gets turned down already, you understand me? And they're way better than the others, it will turn them off. And then by the time you are hearing about them, you think that they have turned down Jamaica. But nothing goes like that. It was Jamaica turned them down. And that was a thing from a long time. They are improving now. Don't get me wrong, they are improving, because Mr. Spade, I saw Mr. Spade trying his best to make sure people know that the gate is open. Those are true statements. But a lot of people stays the same. All right, so I don't want to get involved in that. I don't care how famous I look. I want to have a standard and remembered for something. So when you hear about me in this Jamaica space, you heard about a person that stands on business, stand for something, and don't run down propaganda. All right, so I want to be remembered for something. You get me? Yes, I am not here to get famous. You understand me? It's not a popularity contest for me. I do Jamaican videos solely to do it to help Jamaica. I've take my things and give away because I felt like it's doing something for Jamaica. You get me? If I wanted to be famous, I would have stayed over my other channels and do my jobs and get 100,000 views per video and don't come here. Because I come here for no reason aside from trying to help Jamaica. Everything that I've done is to try and help Jamaica. You understand me? Yes. So that is I want to stand for something. I met Wunon here. I met Richard here. I met Kevin here. Everyone that I've met here. The experience that they have with me is a person that stands for something. So I can't, when I'm talking to people, I don't stand for nothing. Oh, you need to still do the paper. And this, no, I am not going to tell them that. People, I'm an honest person. I'm going to tell them exactly what the state of Jamaica football is, and I'm going to work with it that way. Because at least, you can't turn around and say, when you go there and you have problems, I did told you something wrong. I wouldn't live. I couldn't live that down. Yes, I couldn't live that down, people. So I know I know a lot of people would disagree because you have a different fraction in Jamaica, which I don't even try to understand at this point. I just know that, yeah, whatever. But for people that stands for something, I am telling you that I'm not doing certain things, not convincing nobody. Yes, you only can let him know that you have a existing team and this is the coach here. Listen to what he's saying. If it works with you, hopefully he calls you or something, but keep on putting out the good work. I love your game and know that you're quality. You understand me? Yes. So a motivation to get the player in a better position in his own life, because that's why sometimes it's good to listen to people that has on a different frequency. The other day I was listening to I think it was before the game. and he was saying that he tries to coach kids to be better human beings. And I've always said that. That is what I always try to aspire to get people better, not just the individual thing that they're doing. Because if you get them better overall, they are just going to be better human beings at everything. Their approach to things will be different as well. And I like that statement that he made, because I made something similar to that as well. So anytime I'm talking to people, always motivated them. It doesn't matter. Believe me, sometimes you would wonder what people. I only motivate people. There is no one soul can tell you that they met me and I've never motivated them. I only motivate people, and I will always do that. That's it. Just motivate people. All right. For the kids, I'm not gonna bad up anybody kid. I don't want to interview them because I'm not exploiting people. All right. Yeah, I understand, MP. We want the best, but sometimes we have to take our time and work around it. So let people come to their own conclusion, not try to force them. But how comes you reached out to Mothersill and persuaded him to play for Jamaica? Question. We want EPL youngsters as well. O'Neal Dawkins, I never reached out to Mothersill and I never persuaded him to play for Jamaica. I never reached out to him and I never persuaded him to play for Jamaica. Alright? People can reach out to people. Alright? And I've never persuaded him to play for Jamaica. He said he wanted to play for Jamaica. Alright? Yes. Another scotch up. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Float management. Bless up yourself. I only motivate people to do better in their life. And whatever they don't see, I try to give them that. That's it. Kevin Jones, bless up yourself. Samuel says, Fox JD. One in the building, big up yourself, one. Massive respect, one. Yeah, man. We know you stand for something. Yeah, man, but that I just want to make people know that and it's not me trying to not get the best players to come for Jamaica, but I have to look at the situation, keep people informed. Allegedly. Okay, allegedly, I never convince any player to play for Jamaica. I explain things to people, inform them, keep them up to date on their progress. So look at it. For instance, you saw life funny. All of a sudden, people can come and say that I am motivating Mothersill. Who motivated Jimenez? Because it looks like it's because one player comes from foreign and one player comes from Jamaica. When Jimenez moved to go overseas? Who motivated him? Who went to make sure check on him to see if he's okay? It's me, same one here. So who went to Cassiopen for Maggie them training? It's me, same one here. You saw life is funny. But you have to acknowledge that because it is an overseas player. That's why I acknowledge that. But all of those things, it's me. Same one did it, Alright? Yes. So stop the foolishness, alright? Alright. David, Paul, Imaxit, Johnny P, etc. Bless up. Alright, big up yourself. Cranky. Guys, this was never a planned long stream. I just wanted to talk about some of the players, them, and everything. And you guys send it into the motivation. The Malcolm X. So sometimes O'Neal Dawkins, it's not that way. As I've said, I know what I stand for, and I'm not going to lower my standard, and I'm not going to lie to people in order to get my dream fulfilled. You understand me? I rather to be honest, and they be honest with me. All right. So whatever conversation I have with the players, them, I won't tell you blood. All right. people can tell you that I convince player to play and all sorts of foolishness. No, I never convince nobody to play, because I am going to tell them that I am going to explain this exact condition of Jamaica football today. All right. Yes. So after them hearing me, then people will then the players will believe me. If a lot of these players talk to me and make their decision on me, I am telling you, blood, it would not be as nice as what you guys think. Oh my God. All right, so Determine says, bro, let's get back to gets back on schedule, please. What are you talking about? The early morning streams? No, I have my kid. I said I have my kid this week. Determine, you don't listen well. You don't listen well. You understand me? I said I have my kid, and my kid is the most important thing in my life. So little YouTube can't do nothing for me, like Leon Bailey said Jamaica can't do nothing for him. Yes. All right. So I am not on YouTube for anything more than just what I want in my free time. Okay. Yes. So if I don't turn up, to hell, determine. Okay. To hell. Okay. Yes. My kid is important, and I love my kid, and the time that I spend with her, I love it. And my game, I love it. My house, I love it. My wife, my life, it's perfect. All right. So I don't need to come here until I want to come here. Farm, what? Greenwich Farm boy. All right, stop telling me about YouTube. All right, I am here now, so take it or leave it. No, I can't say take it because that's a Diddy line. All right, Saudi League has a lot of good forwards, so Lowe is experiencing playing against a level of player. Yes, that is true. That is true. Yeah. But you know my thing already. You come here talking about get back to real schedule. Like you see me running competition. Bruh. So people, let me give you this before we get into the details of how people performing. Because I think this is going to be 1 hour long because we finished 21 minutes. So 1 hour I will give you. Alright. So I've been busy on the internet, I was here, I was over the Wemaxit, so I got up early in the morning, thought that none of the Jamaicans are weak blood, alright, because he had some games in Turkey. Turkey is like, I would say Turkey is like 1 hour ahead or something 1 hour to 2 hours ahead, alright, so when it's 12 o'clock in Turkey, it should be 10 o'clock here, alright, and some wicked hours in Jamaica and in America. So I am starting my 80 videos thinking that I'm not gonna see no Jamaican. Jesus God, I know that Jamaicans bring some different level of hate. They came over to the 80 stream. 80 was playing Russia Laugh. They're over there. They want 80 to lose so bad, and I can't know why. Because I've been cheering for Jamaica the day before, Asian cheering for Jamaica the day before, but they're over there crying for 80 to lose. Oh my God! They do some generational hate. Man from Portland, fan of mine, determined, and so oh my God. These guys they're something different, man. So that's why they're killing you to say that get back to your regular schedule. Get back to what, blood? I'm not Jamaica not playing in the football. So what should I get back to? Jamaicans not only live in US and Canada, no, but all of those bloods, they were in US and Canada. That's where they're checking in from. Man saying that why I couldn't start the stream late. I'm saying this is a live watch along. So when should I postpone the game until you wake up? No. I am telling you, they have some revolutionary hate in their bodies. They are cheering for Russia. Let that sink in. The Jamaicans came over to the stream and they're cheering for Russia. Even before the game, saying, oh my God, these people, that's how much they hate you. They're cheering for Russia. I can't believe what I'm hearing. So I'm going to call their names out. And I'm going to ask them if they never realize that it's Russia 80 playing. Or it's just, that's how much they hate me and 80. Alright? So, what's his name again? Fana Minot, Real Baller, Chorus. Around 6 to 7 of them commenters. I am calling you guys out. Please come back and tell me if you truly meant that. If you're going to pick Russia over 80. Or just because you want to war with the Asians. Yes, guys, they came back. At once, 4 years ago, they were the warriors on YouTube, They were fighting against Suriname, fighting against 80. Now they're back with their 8 a ton. All right. Let the show be less of self and more of Jamaica from the 76-year-old football former coach and fan. Less of you will be upgrade of your show. Earl Foster. Earl Foster, this show was streamed. The title of the show never said it should be about anybody else aside from me. Alright? Yes, so Earl, you can skip out this one, Earl, and return back. Alright? Yes, no problem. Because this one will not serve for you. Because the title was very clear on what I was about to speak on. Alright? And it's leading back to that. Okay? Yeah, man. Alright, so respect to you, Mr. Earl Foster. But this is what the show is about. Alright, I'm level-headed enough to steer my show to where I actually want it. Okay? Chris Smith, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Yes, so our eager public in the building. Yeah, man. So bless up, people. Bless up. And that was my war that I was on for the last couple weeks. So I was busy on the Wemaxit, and the Jamaicans come over there and they want to eat on every team that I am supporting. Alright? So they are trying for the teams to fail for me to be over here, thinking that that's what kept me over here. You know? Yes. Yes. All right, no problem, Earl. No problem. So let me just clear up the rest so we can get everything in the hour. All right, JD, I hear you loud and active cheering for 80. Hope when Reggae Girls play, it's the same energy. So guys, the day before, I was not screaming out for Jamaica, and you guys said to me that it is because the girls them pretty. So you guys are the ones that always find some attitude, some excuse to say that I'm not cheering for Jamaica. Now you guys say it's because the girl I'm pretty. I am not watching football. I've gotten texts on my phone now. Yo, JD, don't do Jamaica Reggae Girls anymore. It's not a good look. You're not married. So at this point, I believe that it's me these people have a problem with. Because people, don't text me. Don't text me again. I was so happy to see the girls then, and I was talking football, enjoying myself, and these same liar people, they were the same ones. Oh my God, they are so lying. Oh my God, I can't believe. I can't. People. That's why I am giving you 2 weeks more of punishment, blood. All right, because these mad things that you guys going on with, it's not real. One. They said so. Anytime I am happy, because you have a conflict of interest when it comes to Reggae Girls streams. So you see, so people, even my good friend Brian Burke, look at that now. I can't tell you that I like the game. I was happy talking about the game. So you know what? At this point, I am just the resident hater of Jamaica. That's what they are setting me up as, Lie, So I was impressed to watch the girls and saying, because Taylor, I'm telling you, Taylor, bad. She is very good. Very good. But people say that she's pretty. So all of them big tackles there and safe passes and calling out people and telling my girl that she need to come and defend, and quality passing and reading the game. It's not that I was impressed with. I was impressed with because she's pretty. I am going to sit down and come up with all the lies that have been told on me. So, because you don't want to give me the credit that, yes, I actually support Jamaica. Alright, look here now. Oh my God. So, I should have shown you guys this. So, we went viral. We went super viral with the 80 video. Alright, we went super viral with the 80 video. 1 second. We went super viral with the 80 video. We actually, it's expired now, but it was on one of the players' them thing. I'm gonna put it up on the screen so I know. All right, see guys, look. This is on Tabeta. Tabitha Joseph, one of the Asian players, Instagram. So people sent it to me and saying, "Oh, the 80 girls them love me," you know. So I don't know, people. Maybe you guys just need to show me more love for my talent, you know, because Nigeria them love me. 80 love me, Suriname love me, USA love me. I think I get less love from Jamaica. I think I get less love from Jamaica. So maybe if you show me more love, I might show you back more love. You're gonna hear that I'm a super Asian now. You know? Yes, yes. I was surprised still because I beat Tabitha a lot in these games. I beat her a lot. Alright, so the fact that she's the one posting me and not Dumane, which Dumane will post me, she will, you know. So people, it's just the truth. Jamaica, no. No, you guys are gonna call me Asian because when you see that the players them posting me, you know, and it's not the first time. It's a regular thing. But because you guys stuck in Jamaica space and not watched anything, that's why you never know. Yeah, so that's why you have to keep on doing the work. I was beating the referee officiating for Russia, you know. But a lot of the Jamaicans they were okay with the officiating from the ref. Alright, so let me move over now. Let me break it down. Alright, let me break it down, people. Because we only have 1 hour, guys. 1 hour. Yeah, and then maybe in 2 days' time I will be back. 2 days' time. So, because tomorrow is going to be Halloween. Yes. But David J, I know that. I just don't get my credit in Jamaica. But worldwide, yes, I am a million times bigger. If people say I'm so big in Jamaica, I am a million times bigger worldwide. I'm almost certain of that. And people show the love, you know, show the appreciation and everything. Yeah, but that's how it is. So that's why you need to come over to Wemaxit because you guys might be missing out on a lot of things. So come over there and you might enjoy yourself because a lot of people from different places are there. So come over there and stop each up in the Jamaica space. Please come over there, alright? We don't need anything from you. We don't need any likes, views or nothing. We just needed to come over there and learn some things. Alright? Yeah, man. So anyways, let me look at it. Some of the guys for Jamaica. I think the 2 best form, Damion Lowe came back with 2 solid games. They got a draw the last time. Dude, or whatever the name is. They got a draw the last time. Damion Lowe, he had a solid game, a solid enough game. And the one before was better, even though they lost that game. The one before was better. Alright? See Ballon d'Or topic for next day. Yes, I will do. I can talk about the Ballon d'Or here, which is fair enough. But let me talk about Damion Lowe because I had told you guys that Raji is the best player in the world. You know, that's not hard. I had spoken that a long time. So it's not anything new for me. You know, it's just people that over sensationalize maybe forward players wouldn't believe that they are that good, you know? Yeah. Alright, so anyways, people, let me know if I'm getting any freezing, alright? Let me know if you're getting any freezing. Yeah, because sometimes I do have some problems when I do use the upstairs studio. So from time to time you will get some freezing. Alright? Yeah, so let me know if you're getting it. Yeah. So Damion Lowe, 2 back-to-back games, solid enough. The last time he played Al Hali. And they have Ivan Toney on their team, Firmino, Mahrez on their team. He did okay. He had a 7 rating. He did okay for me. Had 4 interception, 2 tackles, 2 clearances, and 1 dribble pass. Alright, and the next one he had a 7.5. Thought that he was way better in that one. The Damion Lowe type games where he has 1 million contribution, you know, and they still lost the game. Yeah, so in this one, he had 3 tackles, 1 clearance off the line, 1 block shot, 4 clearance aside from that, and 1 dribble pass in this one. He had much more touches of the ball and all of those things. All right, yes. So Damion Lowe, I think he's in good form. Would I say he's in better form than Bernard? No, I think Bernard Ethan Pinnock is in the best form. In the best form out of everybody. Cranky, Ethan Pinnock is in the best form than everybody. Cranky. Because I know that you have a special like for Damion Lowe, you know, which I respect him as well. But at this point, Ethan Pinnock is clear. I know you said that he dropped a step. Boy, oh boy, Cranky. He's making Premier League best players. So, Cranky, you're getting a big beating for big bad Pinnock. Alright? Alright, so Jason gonna bless yourself, thanks for being here. Yes, so I would say that I would give Damion Lowe third best performer. Because I will add his performances in the national team and also these two performances as well. But I got to say that Bernard is definitely second best behind Pinnock. Bernard is putting in some very good shift, people. Please go and check him out. I think we really sleep on Deshaun Bernard. Deshaun Bernard is so good. Alright? So good. Deshaun Bernard is so good, man. Believe me. Yes, and he's getting better and better. Yeah. So Deshaun Bernard, you can, aside from the red card, all of his games, them are very, very good. So at this point, if they do pick any two of them to start, I would put the three of them. I would put the three of them to start. All three of them. Damion Lowe, Deshaun Bernard, and Ethan Pinnock. Because both Damion Lowe and Deshaun Bernard are mobile, over the top, fast players. They are fast. And they like to get engaged. And Ethan Pinnock would be the one to marshal that. I think a three at the back. A three in the centre back would not kill Jamaica, you know. Would not kill Jamaica. Some of the best ball that Jamaica played was with a three at the back. Some of the best ball that Jamaica ever played. To be honest, it's with a three at the back. And I want to say, you know, maybe in history, some of the best ball that Jamaica played was always with a three, you know. You know that Mad Andrew told me that. And I went back and research from Seymour's days. And it's a long time. They always put three, you know. Three were always using in Jamaica's team, you know. They had used four, that's true. But they used three as well, you know. They used three in their system. And some of the best results we get, you know, was with three at the back, you know. Yeah. Bernard and Lottie both play with a three, and Pinnock does frequently as well. So you said you'd take out Lowe and keep all three of them in it and put Lowe somewhere. The problem is people will say that, oh, is he playing good now? And we are not giving him his credit, you know? Alright, so I think Bernard switching to a back four has exposed their defenders to system are important. Pinnock has been making more errors than ever this season. Jesus Christ, giving away a goal nearly every time he plays. Jesus God. 1-1. Oh my God. A stream cannot end. And 1-1, the resident hater of Pinnock has to arrive. Okay, so the man I'm saying that a three, I would say that anybody can go in the three. At this point, at first I never thought that Damion Lowe deserved to make the three. But I would say with what he's doing and what he puts in the shift, and Cranky, he played a half a game, and that was the game from the last tournament. He played one full game in the new window. Cranky wanted to use 45 minutes to give Damion Lowe one full game. I don't know how he does these things, but Cranky love for Damion Lowe is not real. Yeah, so I would say that very good form for the defenders. A very good form. Lottie Bodier would be going down the table based on his performances. I would say that the entire Coventry performance is pretty much going down the table as well. Alright? He did it again this week. He gave away a direct and his decision making indirectly caused another goal. Jesus God. Owen in the building. Big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Alright, so that's good there. Now the defenders now, the wide players, I would say the best performances from wide players. Greg Lee, not so much game time. Dexter getting more game time. Dexter, Lembekisa, Dexter Lembekisa. So at this point, Greg Lee, Amari Bell, that side not getting enough game time for me. So that is a little sad. Are you guys looking at where the MLS is and oh, some of the players will be out, like not playing? So what you guys have to say about that? All right, because we might have a lot of inactive players, you know. We might have a lot of inactive players. So you look at that, guys. All of our MLS players that's coming through might be inactive, you know. You know. So how much that's going to be impactful? How much impact that's going to be for the team call up? You are looking at that, guys, because we don't have Blake playing. Let me see. Real Salt Lake playing here. Real Salt Lake playing. Cincinnati playing as well. So could you see a call up for Javian Brown and Alvas Powell because they are active? And Greg Lay not getting so much game time. Amari Bell is injured. We have to look at all of those things here. So if you see more chop and changes in the wide areas, that might be the case. New York City is out at this point. But you could still say that Tavan Gray was active last. All right. He was the one that got the red card. Against Cincinnati. All right. But his last game that he played was the 28th of the 10th. So that was a day and a half ago. All right. So he still, maybe 2 weeks or so, he will be removed. 2 weeks he will be removed, or 1.5 weeks he will be removed. Sorry, but I think Brown is better than Gray. I don't think so, but I think Brown have learned since he moved on. All right, so I want to give him his credit, and he has had some good games. All right, and he's getting a lot more game time. So let me give him some credit. All right, so that's Javian Brown, people. All right, so maybe you will see him. Maybe you will see the coach try to call Javian Brown in the window, because he's not playing bad at all. All right, he's not playing bad at all. All right, yes, and he's definitely getting more game time than a lot of people. He played in the centre back the last time, and they won. No, the last time penalty. I think the last time penalty here. So let me go back for the window to see. So maybe the last time penalty 5-4. So maybe Real Salt Lake. Oh, on aggregate they went through. Oh my God! Oh, this worked out. Oh no, that was one, and then they have to play again. Okay, so they're gonna have one more game to play as well. All right, damn. How they make this so confusing? All right, so yeah, this is better. Okay, all of them have one more game, so it's round one that played. So all of them have one more game, so it was not the final one that I'm watching. All right, so let me see if New York. Okay, New York City will have the next one against Cincinnati. So that means, and that one will be on the 2nd of November. The 2nd of November. So that will definitely help. All right. Best of 3. Oh my God. They keep on inventing foolishness. All right. You okay, Jama? Yeah, so it looks like some of them will have games closer to the end. So it might help. But for people like Blake, he's going to be off. So I think it's going to impact a lot. Blake, let me see. It's going to impact Blake. It's going to impact because they are going to still be 1 week removed from it. All right. So it's going to impact some of these selection guys. It's going to impact some of these selections. All right, so and it's the same thing for USL as well. Same thing for USL. So if you don't make the championship rounds, you're going to be affected as well. So maybe you could see like a Javan East gets called up because Javan East is busy playing in Europe, not in Europe, sorry, in Concacaf championships, and also he's playing in Costa Rica. So you could see a lot of changes, and I would say try out things. I would say try out things. You know, because Javanese cannot be worse than the other players that you pick. I'm very sorry. I think Javanese have been disrespected in the national team. You know, based on the selection and the performances over the years from him, I think that he has not gotten his fair shake. To be honest, yeah. So Javanese, he's performing and he keeps on performing in Europe, in Concacaf, I should say. I keep on saying Europe. You get me? So for the wing back areas, I could see changes. For the midfield areas, I could see changes. I think changes will be coming. All right, will be coming. All right, yes. And forward areas, you could see a few changes. A man asked about Andre Gray. Andre Gray is a next case that I would say is the similar one as my boy as well. Both of them in a similar position. People keep on saying that they're not good, but they keep on outperforming every one of the other players them that people describe as good. So you start off to ask who is good, like who is truly good, because the players them that we say is good or the evaluator says is good can't reach much places, but the other players them keep on excelling, because even Andre Gray, 33-year-old, he's back in the championship. Still holds a market value of 1+ million, and he had scored just the other day in on the 26th. They played Preston. You understand me? So how we do these evaluation, because he's in the championship, but he's not good enough to get called for Jamaica. Does that make it like you don't see any problem with that? Like, what metric we really evaluate these players on? You know, is it the system of the coach? But we know how the player plays. So what are we saying? And how much system some of these other players learned over time, because they've never played anywhere aside from in Jamaica. So how much system they learned to get picked? You understand me? So it's a lot of questions to be asked, you know? Wunun, I like Imaxit football, but have seen the error. Pinnock only had 2 errors that directly led to goals this season, although there have been 11 errors that indirectly led to 7 goals in 7 games. Before the game, it is well, Wunun and Pinnock in England fighting. All right, I don't know what fighting that they have. They disregard a great ages ago, talking about they want younger players. But okay, say disregard Gray, but you have Mothersill, you have Rankin, you have all of those guys. You have Splat, you have Cover. So you disregard older. And you're not getting any younger because you're not selecting the younger ones either. So how would you answer that, Owen? Gray is nowhere near the level he was at before, but he's good enough to be called. He's better than some of the players we are calling still. I think even evaluators describe that, because most of our ballers not getting play by to any championship. It's not true. We have to fabricate news to make those things happen. It's only going to happen in close to our dreams. But it's not true. You understand me? So if the player gets picked for championship, that means he has the product. You understand me? And this man scores everywhere he goes. And for Jamaica as well, you know, he had a very good record for Jamaica, you know, guys. Remember, this man get bare minimum minutes and still deliver for Jamaica. You understand me? I don't even think this man passed 15 games. I think maybe 11 games max he played, and he might have a couple goals and a couple assists well. Alright? And it's not like he's playing the average teams them. He's playing in some. They give him some scrap minutes in either El Salvador, Honduras, Panama. Those are where he gets his minutes. You know, Dexter is getting playing time, and we give thanks for that. Favoritism, JD. I think Andre Gray can still help us. He can never gone below the championship. Yes, and that's what I'm saying. That's why it's good to talk about it. So the coach still has a lot of changes to make, because I think a lot of his players them that he wants to push into the team, or not him but others around him, I think they're not doing good. So we are going. I think his next press conference is going to be cruel on him. You know, not necessarily for people inside the conference, because I don't think they ask him any challenging questions. So I think he's going to pass that one. But the pressure coming back, Cranky and the media is going to beat him outside. All right. No, Wun, that's not true, Wun. Wun, leave Pinnock alone, Wun. It's not true. I am going to, Wun, I am going to call you on live, and me, you're going to battle the errors of Ethan Pinnock. And you see, if you can't find more than 2, I am going to beat you. Some people are trying to use age to push out UK players. Best of yourself, massive respect, J-Ross, yeah, man. So that's why our job is to keep on the next coming out with the information. All right, you see the Layad Malik, which I told you, the Layad Malik that came to disrupt my show the last time. He came here and told you, oh, because when I told you that Dixon never got selected for the first team in League One, he never got selected. They choose the next one because they only had one space, because one of the injury player came back. Okay, he said he was injured. Dixon played yesterday. He got a few minutes in the next tier, which is the went again trophy, the EFL trophy thingy. All right, he gets some minutes in that, and he never even started. He came way on. So you see, guys, this is why I told you, don't listen to these people. You understand me? They are pathological liars. They came in our streams to make up stories. I had the proof a long time because they said it, and I had the written report. You understand me? But he wants to come here and bag me up to say that I'm fighting against people when I've read it coming directly from Charlton. So I knew who got selected. You get me? But they want you to lie and sell narratives. And that's why I blocked him. So I know a guy texted me and said, JD, you should not block them, you know. But I'm saying they're disrupting my show with lies. Remember, our program, you know, starts on the facts. And then we give our takes on the facts. We don't just build an opinionated show to make up stories. That is like the fantasy living. You understand me? Yes, so because what that does, it showcases how our evaluation is, that it's accurate. And he was just solely here to try and devalue our program. And it proves that we are correct. So it's a good thing that I brought it back to you, so you could see that don't listen to some of these people. You get me? Because they're lying to you, because they want to sell a narrative. They don't actually want the best players in the team either. They don't want it. So you see, I proved it. Who will come and tell me sorry after? So that's why I had to block him. You understand me? That's why I had to block him. Because it makes no... Because it makes no sense. You get me? Because he's not going to come back and say, oh, I was lying. No, he will never do that. Alright, so let me check the likes on this video, people. Because I've not told you guys to like the video. And we are already close to our hour mark that we said we wanted to go to. I wonder if I can... which other topics I've not touched on? Let me see. Which other topics I've not... Let me see. Okay, so 70 likes on it. Let me go more than the 70 people. Alright? I can't set the thing here, but I don't have enough time. So you guys have to just find the like button on your own. Alright, so let me go to 100. We have 120 people here. Alright, so let me go to 100 likes on it. We can allow 28ers, but nothing more than 28ers blood. Alright, yes. Andre Gray is a player I think was not given a fair chance. I thought he was class since he... Yeah man, he came here and he scored an assist. and did everything what people wanted. But I guess he was too old. He's old, but he's not older than the oldest player on our team. Oh my God. Makes no sense, you know? It makes no sense. So I'm hoping that the coach really sit down and learn about his players now and really come out and just say, listen to me, man, if I can't do my thing, I don't want to be here. You know? I will respect that coach to a different level. Gray was a serious striker when he was younger. He can still do a job. Yeah, man, he can still do a job, man. Hmm. Why is it people on the channel now commenting? I'm trying to look for my own live and can't even find it. All right, it's here now. All right. So that is good. Pepe, Balogun, Wright, McKennie, and Pulisic are all on great form. That is true. That is true. And even their defenders are in good form as well. You know, Billy, did you hear my discussion on another channel regarding the importance of ranking? No, Crispy. The problem is, I no disrespect, but I barely watch YouTube. To be honest, I don't watch other YouTube channels. I can tell you the honest truth. I be honest to you. I only passed over Cranky's channel. And maybe Jason Guna will be doing his EPL. And I know you guys don't consider that as Jamaican. So I only passed Cranky's channel that's talking about Jamaica. You know? So yeah, I don't really do it. So I wouldn't hear you crispy. I wouldn't hear you at all. I'm sorry about that, but I wouldn't hear you. And it's not a problem. You can just repeat what you had said, and I can have that conversation. Because sometimes it's good for me just to give my own takes rather than listening to other people as well. You understand me? Yeah, it's good to just formulate your own takes and don't be persuaded by other people. So it's good. No, but I said I am done, crispy. You can just write what you had said, Chris, and I can take it in the account. All right. Yes, but I have not heard what you said, and it's okay. It's okay because I know the meaning of a ranking. I know the meaning of a ranking. So if that's the discussion you had, I think I know the meaning of a ranking, the importance of a ranking as well. Rumram, with the team showing improvement, they are using that to replace the English Jamaica players with the Jamaican born players. Well, that's tough because are we truly improving? Because we are still in the 60s in our FIFA ranking. So are we truly improving? I think we have stepped back and we are trying to find a direction to go to jump. Maybe it's a step back to go forward, but I don't think we have improved. I don't think we have improved because remember we are getting the passing at the back working good. That is not there as yet. You understand me? We have stepped back to learn a different system to go forward. How good that forward will be, I am not certain. All right, I am not certain. You understand me? So only time can tell. But I don't think we have gone forward. I think we have gone back to learn this coach's style, whatever style he's going to choose, which I don't think we have it as yet. In certain areas, have we looked more organized? That is true. But we lost certain shapes, certain places. And it's going to take a while for them to get it. And it's going to take a while for the coach to settle on something as well. So it all comes down to what the coach settle on. And that's going to determine where Jamaica will be and when they are going to get there. But for me, I don't think they are better than before. They are not better than the games that Algrimson played. They are not better as yet. All right. Yes, but they can get there, or they might can't. Let's see. Okay, thank you very much. Well, crispy, um, crispy, and like just put education to that. Put education to that, and ask yourself, why is it when a EPL player not performing, they don't go for one of their loan players, from in the U21s and put in it that's in a better form. So because Chris, that's why I don't have conversation that is not education based. It's opinion based. You get me? So if you're not versed in football, you can make statements like that. But if you're versed in football, you're not going to. You understand me? So that's why I said it's okay. You know, it's okay. I will rest the calling thingy, but I'm not gonna do those things. You know. Yeah, JD, what you think about Michael Seaton? 6 games, 4 goals, 1 assist. I have not watched Michael Seaton, Marvin. I need to do so, and then I can give you my take on it. All right. Yes. So, Crispy, it's okay. I just stick with facts and stay on facts. I don't try to go down the opinionated road, and that's why I retired the calling thing and all of those stuff. So once I have my program, I just want to do it and just leave. Whatever I say, I can stand towards those things and I just move on. You understand me, Chris? Yes, and sometimes it's better not to even share certain things because it's gonna come off like I'm disrespecting people, and maybe they're gonna go up in their feelings. You understand me? So, if you had an argument, you make it stay wherever you had that argument. You understand me? Yes, because sometimes, be honest, if argue with me, argue with my points and that I'm talking about. You know, makes more sense to me. You understand me? Yes. Well, Chris, I just leave that alone, Chris. All right. You just argue that point and shows that you can argue it on. But this show is all about what actually took place, reality, and the people were educated in football. And I'm okay with that. I will leave it right there. All right? Yeah, man. So just let me know what you think about Ethan Pinnock. What could happen in the future. I'm actually football. Football is complex for most. But for those that understand the complexity of football, it is simple. Agree with your perspective. Yeah, but before the game, me and chop up things. I can clearly see how you're viewing it, and I can clearly see that you're going off the rule book. You understand me? Yes, and I think that makes sense, you know. But sometimes making sense is hard in a lot of places before the game. And I figured it out. I figured out in this space, you know, that making sense sometimes is very hard because you have to fight the nonsense before you actually can make the sense. And even when you make the sense, it stays so short, which is the truth. It makes you depressed. So so sometimes I just leave it alone because I'm saying I don't think it's worth it, you know? Yeah, so when I'm doing the Nigerias and other things, I can see people truly trying to understand what I'm saying, trying to figure it out, engage in the conversation to learn something. I don't think I don't get the same feeling. At least now I'm getting the same feeling now. Because I think my channel becomes who really wants to learn about football will learn together here. I think the channel have become that. And I love it. You know? Yes. But overall, my time here, I have never gotten the feeling like people try to put sense to things. I think they always want the sensationalism, so they always want to take away reality and professionalism and education to everything. So once you scrap all of that, it goes back to just talking for no sense sake. No basis is there for the conversation. Yes, JD, you are being disrespectful, disrespecting us because you're limiting our participation. I am not limiting your participation. I just said if I have a 1 hour program and I have 15 things to talk about, I wanted to talk about the 15 things. And I don't want to open a line. Determine. Alright? So because I've done the 1 hour and determine. I finished it. So why you can't just let me live this? Let me big up Cavaliers. Cavaliers should be playing Mocha later. I think Jay Saguna said he's going to be doing the stream. So please support Jay Saguna doing the stream. Yes, he's talking football. Please support him. Let football live, people. Let football. So the best of Jamaica will be playing somebody outside Jamaica. So those are the events you should not miss because it will bring reality to conversation. You will know how good the best of Jamaica is to maybe one of the best in the Caribbean region. You understand me? Because that is one of the best in the Caribbean region. So you will learn a lot that way. So support those things. Alright? I'm begging you. Support sensible things. And then your perspective will be different and a lot more conversation. And then maybe by that direction, you will uplift Jamaica football as well. Because you might start supporting the right thing and the players them starting to get more educated. The facilities start to get better because you start to sponsor the right thing. So sometimes it's where your headspace is led to certain developments. Alright, so support quality things, alright? Yes. Jamaica's best player is on the bench in the third of English football. Yet these people have no respect for English-based players. Okay. So that means Crispy's warring a fight that I don't want to get in. Crispy, it's either you stay whenever I come here and talk football, but just please don't bring no because everybody think sensible. Alright, so please don't mix me up in these drama, alright? Because I don't have time for it, I don't care about it. I just want to stay on these things. So if you find people nonsensical, crispy, please just don't go back. Because it's gonna make your life sad. Alright? So you can't go back every time and then complain again, crispy. Alright? So don't go back, big boss. Or if you come here because it's going to come like it's a mix-up thing and minute in it. I have no time for these people. Don't watch videos. I just come with my information and want to have a conversation. It will come off like that. Alright? Yes. So I don't want it. Alright? Yes. So let me just leave that alone. We here talking and you see that we are attracting people that love football. Before the game is a coach. One them play football. Jason them I try learn football too as well. Me I try learn football as well. And several other people in the chat are coaches. Winston a coach. It's a lot of coaches here. So they know what they're trying to get. Alright? So here people will talk about football and reality. Alright? Yes. And we are okay with that. Alright, so yes, so people, I have come to the end. I did 1 hour 7 minutes. Alright, I want to relax myself now and watch some quality football again, people. But I do think a lot of changes will be coming in the next one. Alright, yes. Alright, so people, want to take care of yourself. And Cygnus Media, please. Leave the war alone. Crispy, wanna leave the war alone. Evil. That's why I said I have stopped watching a few. Yeah, man, I understand. I understand people. But all I'm saying, I never said you guys should stop watch channels. I just said if it's so bad for you and you have to come at the next channel to complain, it's best you stop watch it. I am not complaining about no channels. You know why? Because I don't watch them. You understand me? So it's perfectly fine for me. People can talk whatever they want to do. I will never hear because I don't watch. You understand me? But Crispy looks like he's all over the place hearing information and going into fights. That's not needed. You know? If you want to learn football, you go to a school, educational school, or you read some book, then you go and look at the preview of the games them. I'm promising you, you will learn so much. And in my free time, that's what I'm doing, watching games and educating myself, reading a book and all of those stuffs. Alright, YouTube will always be here. You understand me? Maybe not Jamaica YouTube, but I'm not relying on Jamaica YouTube, so it doesn't matter. You understand me? But I will be educated, more educated every single time I'm coming back on. You know? So those are the things you need to work on, Crispy. Stop looking for people to validate your points, because always use this, Crispy. If a person knows less than you, what are you using them to validate? So if they know less than you, what are you using them to validate? Because they can't validate something that they don't know. So that means you're going to be in an everlasting circle of an argument. You understand me? And that's how the world works. That's how the world works. So for me, I that's why I said to determine that I don't want the bag of line under, because who are you going to talk to? You're going to talk to somebody else? Because if I respond for a certain point, you're not going to understand, and then you're going to be telling me something else, and I have to be explain to you. It's not going to go anywhere. No. Then you take the time, go and research that, and then you argue in the comment section or something. That's what YouTube was made for. The comment section was made for something, you know. Carl Show never invented on YouTube, you know. so you know, come on and determine, man. You know, that's just disrespecting me, saying that. All right, it looked like I'm freezing. It looked like I'm freezing, guys. All right, so another lovely one, another lovely one. So take care, be safe, people. All right, in a day and a half time, I will be back. All right, yes. All right, so take care of yourself and bye bye.